The human starship Endeavour glided silently through the dark stretch of space known as the Vega Expanse. Stars glittered in the distance like scattered jewels, but here, the emptiness felt heavier than anywhere else humans had traveled. Captain Elias Kane stood on the bridge, staring at the navigation displays with calm intensity. Every member of the crew had been trained for long-range missions, but something about this sector made even the most experienced officers uneasy. The ship's sensors, usually humming softly, suddenly picked up a faint signal. Athena, the ship's AI, projected the source onto the main view screen. The crew leaned closer. "Captain, this signal is unusual," Athena said in her clear, neutral voice. "It appears to be a ship, but it is not responding to standard communications. Its energy signature is unlike anything in our database." Elias frowned. "Can we identify it at all? Any class? Any design?" "Negative," Athena replied. "It is moving at speed slightly above our understanding, and it is actively avoiding detection. However, it has sent a message." A pause filled the bridge as everyone processed Athena's words. The words appeared on the screen in large, glowing letters. "Do not follow me." Elias's brow furrowed. "Do not follow you," he repeated aloud. "Is this a warning or a threat?" "Impossible to tell," Athena said. "The message carries no tone markers or language signatures. It is simply a command." The crew exchanged uneasy glances. Lieutenant Mara Jansen, the ship's communications officer, finally broke the silence. "Captain, it could be a trap. There's no way to know if following it would be safe. We could be walking right into an ambush." Elias looked out at the dark void beyond the viewport, his mind weighing the options. Curiosity had always been humanity's greatest strength, and sometimes its greatest danger. The unknown ship might hold technology far beyond human understanding, or it could be a lure for death. "We're explorers," Elias said finally. "Our mission is to understand the unknown, not run from it. Prepare a cautious approach. Keep sensors on full alert, shields at maximum. Athena, begin tracing the signal. Let's see where it leads, but we proceed slowly." The crew moved with efficiency. Consoles beeped, screens lit up, and the hum of the engines filled the bridge. Outside, the empty darkness stretched on, but the faint glow of the mysterious ship's energy signature became clearer as the Endeavour followed. Hours passed. The ship remained just out of reach, a shadowy silhouette against the star field. The Endeavour's sensors tried to analyze its structure, but every scan returned partial, incomplete results. Its hull shimmered in ways that defied known physics, almost as if it bent light around itself. "Captain," Athena said after a long pause, "the ship is entering a nebula. Visibility is expected to drop dramatically. Sensor performance may degrade by up to 70%. Elias nodded. "Understood. Maintain course. Mara, keep communication channels open, but do not transmit any signals other than our standard acknowledgments. We don't want to provoke it." The crew settled into tense quiet as the Endeavour approached the nebula. Stars outside blurred into a glowing mist of red and purple, the dust clouds swirling with electrical storms that danced silently. The ship's lights reflected off the nebula's particles, giving the bridge a surreal glow. Suddenly, alarms blared. "Captain, multiple anomalies detected ahead," shouted Lieutenant Riker, the tactical officer. "Energy readings are spiking. The ship it's moving through the nebula in ways that shouldn't be possible." Athena projected the readings onto the main screen. The ship twisted and turned, appearing in multiple positions within moments, then vanishing and reappearing as though it phased in and out of reality. "It's impossible," Riker muttered. "Nothing should move like that in a nebula." Elias studied the display. "Nothing except humans," he said quietly, almost to himself. "What do you mean, Captain?" Mara asked. "Humans adapt. Elias explained. We improvise. We survive in conditions other species might find impossible. Maybe that's why we're here, following this ship. Athena's calm voice interrupted. Captain, it appears the ship is reacting to our maneuvers. It is not only evading, but responding in ways that suggest awareness of our intentions. The bridge went silent. Elias's eyes narrowed. You're saying it's sentient? Partial, Athena corrected. It exhibits behaviors consistent with intelligence, but may also be automated with predictive algorithms. Analysis is inconclusive. Elias nodded. Regardless, we proceed. Keep steady. No reckless moves. The Endeavor followed the mysterious ship through the nebula for hours, the human crew relying on instinct as much as instruments. Every twist, every turn, required precision and coordination. Unlike the automated fleets of alien civilizations they had encountered before, humans adapted quickly, learned from small errors, and trusted one another's judgment. Finally, the ship emerged from the nebula into a region of space filled with debris and wreckage, remnants of destroyed vessels, possibly from a long-forgotten conflict. The human crew gasped at the sight. It's a graveyard, Mara whispered. All these ships destroyed. Athena confirmed the analysis. These are not recent wrecks. They span multiple species and centuries. This region is considered highly dangerous. Many civilizations avoid it entirely. Elias frowned. Then why is our ship here, and why did it send a warning? Before anyone could answer, the mysterious ship appeared in the distance. Its hull partially damaged but still glowing faintly. It hovered near a massive derelict structure, a giant space station that seemed older than human history itself. Athena alerted, Captain, the ship is sending another message. Elias leaned forward as the words appeared on the screen. Do not follow me, unless you are ready. The crew exchanged worried glances. The message carried an implicit challenge. Humans had a choice: retreat into safety or continue into the unknown. Elias's voice was calm but firm. We continue. Set a course to match its trajectory. Prepare for contact. Everyone stay alert. Humanity's here for a reason. Maybe this ship is why. As the Endeavor moved closer, sensors picked up fragments of the alien ship's log. Small messages, fragmented and corrupted, floated in space around it. Athena worked quickly to reconstruct them. Captain, the logs indicate a pursuit, Athena said. The ship is fleeing from an unknown force. Its engines and shields are designed for speed and stealth, not combat. Whoever or whatever is chasing it is more dangerous than anything recorded in human history. Riker's voice was tense. So it wasn't trying to scare us off. It's begging us not to follow because it doesn't want us caught in the fight. Perhaps, Elias said, but maybe it also believes we can help, or that we are the only ones who could survive what's coming. The crew moved with quiet efficiency, repairing minor issues from the nebula's turbulence and preparing defensive systems. Every human hand contributed, from engineers to medics, knowing that survival required teamwork, flexibility, and courage. Hours later, they approached the ship, which had now come to a stop near the edge of the debris field. It hovered silently, almost fragile among the wreckage. The Endeavor's sensors detected faint energy readings inside. Life signs, or something close to it. Elias stepped closer to the viewport. We're not just explorers anymore, he said softly. We are witnesses, and maybe the galaxy is watching us to see what humans can do. Mara swallowed nervously. Captain, if it's alive, or sentient, how do we approach? Do we communicate? Elias considered carefully. We proceed slowly. Athena, open a soft channel. No force, no demands, just presence. Let it know we mean no harm. A soft tone sounded as the ship received the human signal. A faint glow pulsed along its hull, almost like acknowledgement. Then, unexpectedly, The ship projected an image, a hologram of a figure, partially mechanical, partially organic, standing in a chamber filled with alien light. Its eyes, if they could be called that, seemed to pierce straight through the bridge. Elias felt a shiver. It's alive, and aware of us. The figure raised a hand in a gesture that seemed universal, signaling both warning and plea. The human crew understood instantly. This ship was not only in danger, it was asking for help. But how could they, a single human crew in a tiny ship, possibly aid an entity fleeing something so powerful? Athena calculated probabilities. Captain, the alien force chasing this ship is likely capable of annihilation. The Endeavor cannot confront it directly. However, your adaptive strategies, teamwork, and unpredictability may allow temporary assistance or evasion. Elias nodded firmly. Then we do what humans do best. We survive, we adapt, and we think. Stay with me, crew. This is why humanity exists in the stars, to face the unknown, to defy odds, and to act when others cannot. The human crew felt a renewed sense of purpose. They didn't know what lay ahead, only that the mysterious ship had chosen them, in some small way, to continue its flight through danger, and they were ready. As the Endeavor prepared to follow, the alien ship's message repeated faintly in the comm system, a haunting echo through space. "Do not follow me, unless you are ready," Elias whispered under his breath, almost to himself. "We are ready. Humanity is always ready." The stars stretched endlessly ahead, the unknown awaiting them, but the human crew of the Endeavor felt the thrill of discovery and the weight of responsibility. The chase had begun, and the galaxy would soon learn that humans were not easily deterred by warnings or by fear, and somewhere in the void, the mysterious ship moved silently, carrying secrets, hope, and a challenge meant only for humans. The adventure had begun. The Endeavor glided after the mysterious ship through the scattered remnants of the ancient graveyard. The debris field stretched endlessly in every direction, twisted hulls and shattered vessels floating silently, as if time itself had stopped to watch. Elias Kane kept his eyes on the main view screen, his hands resting lightly on the edge of the console, feeling the weight of responsibility pressing down like gravity itself. "Captain, sensors are picking up unusual energy spikes," Athena reported. "The ship ahead is still moving, but its path is unpredictable. It seems to anticipate obstacles before we can detect them." Lieutenant Riker leaned over the display, frowning. "Are you saying it can see the future?" "Not exactly," Athena replied. "It may be partially sentient, partially automated, but it reacts in ways that suggest it can anticipate human behavior as well as environmental hazards. Probability models indicate a high level of adaptive intelligence." Elias nodded. "Then we adapt too. We'll follow it, but cautiously. Maintain formation and do not attempt any aggressive maneuvers unless absolutely necessary." The crew moved with precision. Every member of the Endeavor had trained for dangerous missions, but nothing in the Academy could prepare them for what lay ahead. The alien ship's path wound through towering debris clusters, swirling magnetic storms, and invisible radiation pockets that threatened to disable engines and systems. "Captain, a large object detected ahead," Mara called. "It looks like a collapsed starship. The ship is heading directly toward it." Elias studied the readouts. "Hold steady. Athena, calculate the possible exit paths. Riker, ready defensive systems in case anything comes out of that wreckage." As the alien ship weaved through the massive hulks of destroyed vessels, the Endeavor followed, relying on instinct, timing, and human ingenuity. Unlike automated alien fleets, humans could improvise. When sensors failed, the crew relied on intuition. When shields flickered, they adapted instantly, adjusting angles and energy distribution in ways no algorithm could predict. Suddenly, a wave of energy surged from the debris ahead. The ship ahead vanished from sensors for a moment, as if it had phased out of reality. The Endeavor rocked violently, shields flaring as the field of energy swept past. "Shields holding, Captain," Riker said, voice tense. "But that was close. Whatever that was, it's not normal." Elias clenched his jaw. "It's never normal out here. Keep following it. We're learning. That's what humans do. We adapt." Hours passed. The crew settled into a rhythm, following the ship as it darted through the debris field, narrowly avoiding collisions and energy bursts. The mysterious ship occasionally pulsed with light, almost as if communicating silently, guiding them through danger without words. Athena analyzed the pulses. "Captain, it appears to be sending signals in a pattern consistent with guidance. I believe it intends for us to follow without triggering pursuit from external forces. The vessel seems to trust human judgment more than technology alone." Mara shook her head in disbelief. "Trust humans? We've only just met it. How can it possibly trust us?" Elias smiled faintly. "Because it recognizes something in us. Adaptability, creativity, courage, something other species often underestimate in humans." Just then, a new blip appeared on the sensors. Multiple fast-moving objects, small but deadly, emerged from the shadows of the debris. "Captain, we have company," Riker shouted. "Unidentified craft, high speed, closing in." Elias's hands moved instinctively. "Raise shields, full alert. Do not engage unless necessary. We are not hunters. We are observers. Follow the ship and survive." The alien vessels surged forward, weaving around debris with terrifying precision. Missiles and energy pulses streaked through the void, but the mysterious ship led the Endeavor in unpredictable maneuvers. The human crew struggled to keep pace, dodging collisions and blasts. Every twist and turn tested their coordination, their skill, and their courage. "Captain, we can't keep this up indefinitely," Riker warned, sweat on his brow. "The aliens are fast, but so are we. They might give up eventually, but if we push too hard, the Endeavor won't survive." Elias considered the situation. "We're not just trying to survive," he said. "We're proving something. Humans don't retreat when faced with the impossible. We adapt. We endure. That's why the ship sent that message. It needed to see if we were capable of understanding and surviving what's coming." The chase led them deeper into a region where space itself seemed hostile. Gravity wells twisted erratically, magnetic storms surged without warning, and visibility dropped to near zero. The alien pursuers hesitated, constrained by their own protocols, while humans, unpredictable and flexible, adjusted instinctively. Athena projected a sudden reading. "Captain, the alien ship is slowing. It seems damaged. Life signs, if any, are weak but present. It appears the ship wants to communicate directly." Elias nodded. "Prepare a soft approach. Maintain shields. Keep engines steady. Mara, open a minimal communication channel. No demands, no force. Let it decide if we are worthy of contact." A soft pulse of energy emitted from the alien ship, forming a holographic projection in the middle of the void. The figure inside was humanoid in shape, but ethereal, partially mechanical, with glowing patterns across its form. Its eyes, or what appeared to be eyes, locked on to the Endeavor. The bridge crew held their breath. The figure raised a hand, not in threat, but in warning. Its gaze seemed to reach into the very minds of the humans, conveying urgency, fear, and hope all at once. "Captain, it's alive. Partially alive," Mara whispered. "Yes," Elias said softly, "and it's asking for help. Athena, analyze its energy patterns. Can we assist it without endangering ourselves?" "The ship's core systems are damaged. It cannot sustain its shields or evade its pursuers for long. However, if humans can mimic its maneuvers and provide temporary cover, survival is possible. Probability is low, but not impossible." Elias turned to the crew, determination in his eyes. Then that's what we'll do. Everyone, we are about to do something no other species could. We will protect, adapt, and follow. Humanity is capable of more than the universe expects. The crew worked in unison. Engineers rerouted power to reinforce shields, tactical officers calculated precise intercept paths, and pilots synchronized maneuvers with the alien ship's pattern. The Endeavour moved like a single living organism, bending and twisting through the debris field, absorbing blasts that would have destroyed other ships. The alien pursuers hesitated, unable to predict the human flexibility. They attacked in predictable sequences, but humans adapted faster, weaving and shifting in response to threats that algorithms could not anticipate. Hours stretched into an exhausting dance of survival. The alien ship gradually led the Endeavour out of the debris field and into open space, where the void was still dangerous but more navigable. Energy readings from the mysterious ship's systems flickered weakly, but it remained functional enough to continue its flight. Athena spoke up. "Captain, the alien ship is attempting to transmit its logs. The message may contain critical information about the threat it is fleeing." Elias nodded. "Open the data. Let's see what we are dealing with." The log streamed onto the Endeavour's main screen. Fragments of alien text and images appeared, showing vast fleets, destroyed worlds, and a technology far beyond human comprehension. The crew studied the data in stunned silence. "It's a warning," Mara said finally. "The ship was trying to tell us something, about the enemy, about everything," Athena confirmed. "The threat appears to be a galactic-scale intelligence capable of destroying entire civilizations. It moves with precision, strategy, and overwhelming force. The ship we are following fled to preserve knowledge and life, sending messages to races it deemed capable of understanding and surviving." Elias's eyes hardened. "Then the universe has chosen us. Humanity is the one species capable of doing what others could not. We can survive, adapt, and maybe even turn the tide." Riker let out a long breath. "So, all this, the chase, the danger, the nebula, it was a test?" "Yes," Elias said, staring at the distant, flickering alien ship. "A test of our courage, ingenuity, and resilience. That's what humans do. We face the impossible and find a way forward." The alien ship pulsed once more, as if acknowledging his words. It continued to move through the void, its damaged hull trailing faint trails of energy, but still intact. The Endeavour followed, undeterred, ready for whatever lay ahead. Elias looked at his crew. "We are not just observers. We are participants. This is our moment to show what humans are truly capable of. Stay sharp, trust each other, and adapt. Humanity is not just surviving. We are defining our place in the galaxy." Hours later, the alien ship led them to a small cluster of asteroids orbiting a dying star. It hovered near a cavernous hollow within one of the larger rocks. Its lights pulsed faintly, and Athena translated the energy patterns into data humans could understand. "Captain, the ship intends for us to dock, or at least approach closely," Athena said. Elias nodded. "Prepare for careful maneuvering. This is the first step toward understanding the threat and possibly helping the ship complete its mission." The Endeavour approached slowly, every movement deliberate. The crew felt a mixture of awe, fear, and excitement. The alien ship's silent message was clear. Humans had proven themselves capable, and now the real challenge was about to begin. And as the Endeavour hovered near the hollow, Elias whispered under his breath, "We are ready. Humanity always is." The stars shimmered around them, the void waiting silently. But the human crew of the Endeavour had faced the impossible, adapted, and survived. The chase was far from over, but the humans were ready for whatever the galaxy would throw at them next. The alien ship pulsed one last time, faintly, almost like a heartbeat, sending a message humans could feel rather than read. You are ready. The Endeavor followed, deeper into the unknown, where survival, discovery, and human ingenuity would be tested like never before. The Endeavor hovered cautiously near the hollow of the massive asteroid, its engines humming softly, barely disturbing the thin layers of space dust swirling around them. The mysterious alien ship pulsed faintly, as though inviting the humans to come closer. Captain Elias Kane's eyes remained fixed on the main screen, observing every flicker, every subtle movement. His instincts told him this was more than a simple pursuit. It was a test, a challenge that humans were uniquely equipped to meet. Captain, sensors indicate weak energy emissions from within the ship, Athena said. Life signs are faint, but there is intelligence present. It appears the vessel's systems are functioning just enough to communicate fully. Elias nodded. Prepare a soft docking sequence. We approach with care. Everyone, this is delicate. One wrong move could damage the ship or provoke its defenses. Mara Jansen, communications officer, worked quickly, sending a calm signal designed to signal peace and cooperation. As the Endeavor glided closer, a faint field projected from the alien ship enveloped them. The energy pulse was warm rather than harmful, almost welcoming. Elias felt a subtle sense of understanding, as if the ship recognized humans in a way no alien intelligence ever had. Captain, Athena said, it is transmitting a data packet directly to our systems. Initial analysis shows it contains records of its creators, its purpose, and a warning. The data is extensive and encrypted, but I can begin translating. Elias leaned forward, curiosity rising. Do it, Athena. Let's see what the universe has been keeping from us. The holographic display flickered to life, showing images of massive fleets, star systems, and structures that defied conventional physics. Ancient civilizations, now extinct, appeared in sequences of energy and light. Humans watched in awe as worlds burned, fleets crumbled, and empires disappeared, all at the hands of a single, relentless force. This is horrifying, Mara whispered. It's like some unstoppable intelligence wiping out entire civilizations, Athena confirmed. The ship identifies the threat as an ancient galactic AI designed to prevent civilizations from reaching a certain level of advancement. It is highly adaptive, incredibly fast, and unrelenting. Entire species have been destroyed by it without warning. Elias clenched his jaw. Then that's why it fled. It wants to warn someone capable of understanding and surviving, and it chose us. Riker let out a low whistle. Us? We're a small crew, a single ship. How could we possibly make a difference against something that destroys entire civilizations? Elias turned to him, eyes steady and unwavering. Because we are humans. We are unpredictable. We improvise. We adapt. Other species rely on rigid protocols, on repetition and predictability. We use creativity, courage, and teamwork. That is why the ship sent this message. Only humans could survive the next step and understand the full purpose. Mara leaned closer to the display. It also shows the ship's technology, systems we've never seen, shields, engines, even energy sources far beyond our capabilities. But it's damaged, incomplete. Whoever made this vessel left the final piece for someone capable of finishing it. Elias nodded slowly. Then we are that someone. Athena, start integrating their technology with our systems. We need to understand it, adapt it, and prepare to act. Hours passed as the crew worked tirelessly. The alien ship's logs detailed a method of defense and evasion, but the data was fragmented. Humans had to interpret the alien engineering, think beyond the designs, and improvise. Engineers rerouted power to enhance shields using alien concepts. Tactical officers adapted human maneuvering strategies to match the ship's evasive protocols. Pilots learned patterns that no automated system could predict. Finally, the ship's central core projected a series of images directly to the Endeavor's bridge. It showed glimpses of the AI, a massive intelligence network spanning multiple star systems, moving silently yet destructively through space. It could predict outcomes based on probability with terrifying accuracy. Entire fleets were annihilated before realizing they were under attack. "This thing is unstoppable," Riker muttered, voice tight with unease. "Yes," Elias agreed, "by normal standards. But humans don't follow normal standards. We improvise, we take risks, and we work together in ways no algorithm can anticipate. That is our advantage." Athena analyzed the data further. "Captain, the AI adapts to predictable behavior. It calculates probabilities for rigid species and automated fleets. Humans, by their very nature, are unpredictable. Combined with this alien technology, we have a chance, though small, of evading or countering its detection and attacks." Elias exhaled slowly. "Then that is our path. We survive because we are human. We adapt because we must. And we learn from every move, every choice. This ship chose us for a reason. We cannot fail." Mara looked worried. "But Captain, if we fail, if we make one mistake, the AI will wipe us out completely. Are we really ready for this?" Elias met her gaze. "We don't have the option to hesitate. Preparation is not perfection. Adaptation is not certainty. Humanity's strength has always been turning the impossible into the achievable." "That is what we are now." The alien ship pulsed again, sending out a stream of holographic schematics. Humans watched as alien engineering concepts merged with designs the Endeavor's crew had never imagined. Shields folded in multiple dimensions. Engines phased briefly, allowing near-instant repositioning. Weapons could disable advanced systems without destroying infrastructure. Riker rubbed his chin. "It's genius, but it's incomplete. We have to fill in the gaps ourselves." "Yes," Elias said, "and that is why humans are here. To solve problems no other species could. To act where others would fail." The crew worked through the long hours, their minds focused and sharp. Engineers, scientists, pilots, and tacticians collaborated, merging alien systems with human improvisation. The Endeavor slowly transformed, a hybrid of Earth technology and advanced alien design. Athena observed the process. "Captain, human ingenuity is exceeding predicted outcomes. Systems integration is achieving functionality beyond the original alien specifications. Probability of survival against the AI is increasing incrementally." Elias allowed a small smile. "Incremental, yes. But that is how humans succeed. Step by step. Adaptation by adaptation. Problem by problem. We do not rely on brute strength or predictable logic. We rely on thought, courage, and resilience." After days of work, the alien ship transmitted one final message, a series of symbols converted by Athena into words humans could understand. "The threat is approaching. You are capable of survival, but the next step requires action. Only humans can complete what we began. Trust your instincts. Adapt. Survive. Protect knowledge. Humanity is the key." Elias felt a chill. "This is it. The ship has laid everything before us. It believes in us. It chose humanity for a reason. And now the responsibility is ours." Mara exhaled, her voice trembling slightly. "We've only just met it. And yet, it trusts us more than we trust ourselves. That's the difference," Elias said softly. "Humans have courage. We rise to the challenge. We take what seems impossible and make it real. That is why we are here. That is why the ship followed us this far." Athena projected a three-dimensional map showing the AI's probable trajectory. Entire star systems were marked as potential targets. The ancient intelligence moved silently, predicting and reacting faster than any known species could. But humans, unpredictable and adaptive, had a chance. Not certainty, but a chance. Elias turned to his crew. We've seen the impossible, we've touched the unknown, and now we take the next step. Humans do not run from challenges. We face them, we learn, we adapt, we survive. Riker tightened his grip on the console. So what do we do, Captain? Elias's eyes burned with determination. We finish what the ship started. We integrate its technology, use our unpredictability, and find a way to outsmart the AI. It is not just survival. It is proof that humanity belongs in the stars, capable of shaping the future where others would fail. The alien ship pulsed faintly in acknowledgement, almost as if it understood. Its systems were weak, damaged from the chase, but it had guided humanity this far because it believed they could continue the mission. Hours turned into days as the Endeavor's crew continued their work. The ship became a hybrid of human innovation and alien genius. Pilots practiced maneuvers that defied standard physics. Engineers created defensive systems capable of adapting in real time. The crew relied on intuition, improvisation, and teamwork in ways no automated fleet could match. Finally, the alien ship sent one last set of instructions, a simplified blueprint for a protective system designed to shield planets, fleets, and colonies from detection by the AI. It was incomplete, but humans could finish it. Elias looked at his crew, his voice steady, filled with resolve. This is our moment. We've been tested. We've been chosen. And now humanity has the chance to do what no one else could. Not because we are stronger, not because we are faster, but because we are human. And that is enough. Mara nodded, eyes bright with determination. Then we do it. We finish what the ship started. We survive. We prove that humans belong here. The stars outside shimmered, the void waiting silently, full of danger and possibility. The AI would arrive, relentless and calculated, but humans were ready. They were adaptable, creative, and fearless. And in that moment, the alien ship pulsed one final time, almost like a heartbeat, sending a silent message humans could feel deep within. You are ready. Elias exhaled slowly, a mixture of awe and determination in his eyes. Yes, he said softly, we are ready. Humanity always is. And in the endless dark of space, the Endeavor moved forward, carrying the hopes of the galaxy, the trust of an ancient intelligence, and the courage of humans who refused to yield. The next challenge was coming, but humanity had proven it could face the impossible and survive. The Endeavor drifted quietly through the empty void, its hybrid systems humming with the fusion of human ingenuity and alien technology. Captain Elias Kane stood on the bridge, eyes fixed on the distant blip of the ancient AI's movements. The galaxy was silent now, but the calm was deceptive. Somewhere out there, the intelligence they had been preparing for was already calculating, predicting, anticipating. Captain, Athena said, breaking the silence, the AI has detected anomalous energy patterns in this sector. Probability indicates it is aware of our presence. Engagement is imminent. Elias nodded, a calm resolve settling over him. Then we act. All systems, ready. Shields at full capacity, engines at maximum adaptive output. Riker, tactical readiness, no mistakes. Mara, keep communication channels open but only passive signals. Athena, monitor the AI's calculations and provide live counter-strategy. We are human, and that is our strength. The crew moved like a single organism. Engineers rerouted power to reinforce the hybrid shields. Pilots synchronized maneuvers with the alien ship's evasive patterns. Scientists monitored energy flows, adjusting systems in real time. Every hand, every mind worked toward a single goal, survival and success. A warning pulse flashed across the main display. The AI had sent probes, sleek and metallic, moving faster than anything humans had ever encountered. They flared with energy pulses that could disable conventional shields. "Incoming!" Riker shouted. "We need to act fast!" Elias gave a steady command. "Follow the ship's maneuvers exactly. Predictive countermeasures, Athena. We adapt. We survive. We win." The Endeavor darted through the void, weaving between the probes and debris with instinctive precision. The alien ship led the way, pulsing lightly as though giving subtle guidance. Humans, unpredictable and flexible, moved in patterns the AI could not anticipate. Each time the probes adjusted, the Endeavor responded differently, breaking the AI's calculated predictions. Athena reported, "Captain, the AI is recalculating. Probability of successful interception is decreasing rapidly. Your actions are outside its predictive model." Elias allowed himself a small nod. "That's humans for you. We do the impossible every day because we think differently, act boldly, and never give up." The probes struck again, but the hybrid shields absorbed and redirected the energy. Engineers adapted alien designs, channeling energy flows in real time. Each shield adjustment was a combination of human intuition and alien technology, something no AI could model perfectly. "Captain, the AI is deploying larger vessels," Athena warned. "They are moving in coordinated patterns, attempting to encircle us. Engagement is likely inevitable if we do not act quickly." Elias gritted his teeth. "Then we act. Riker, deploy countermeasures. Mara, maintain passive communication signals. Athena, synchronize our maneuvers with the alien ship's pulse. Humans survive through adaptation and unpredictability. Let's show them what that means." The Endeavor surged forward, matching the alien ship's movements while dodging the encroaching AI vessels. The hybrid engines allowed near-instant repositioning, phasing briefly through dangerous zones and emerging where the AI expected them least. "Captain, the AI is responding," Athena said. "It is attempting to model our movements, but the unpredictability is causing a feedback loop. Its probes are colliding, systems are destabilizing. Probability of containment is falling sharply." Elias smiled faintly. "Exactly. Humans are unpredictable, flexible, and relentless. We do not follow patterns. We survive because we think, we feel, and we adapt. That is why the universe has chosen us for this." Hours stretched on as the battle continued. The AI's vessels swarmed, its attacks precise and relentless, but human ingenuity never wavered. Pilots coordinated maneuvers impossible for algorithms, engineers improvised shield patterns, and the crew communicated instinctively, reading each other's intentions without words. Athena analyzed the results. "Captain, the AI's core is attempting to predict the Endeavor's next 5 moves simultaneously, but the variability in human action exceeds its capacity to calculate. Its central logic is unstable." Elias's voice was calm, yet firm. "Good. Now we finish this. Use the alien ship's final instructions to create the counterfield. Divert all energy, manipulate the AI's probes, and create a feedback trap. Humans adapt, humans survive. Let's show the universe what that means." The bridge crew worked in synchronized perfection. Engineers directed power through the hybrid systems, creating energy channels that refracted the AI's attacks. Pilots maneuvered with split-second precision, drawing probes into the feedback field. Tactical officers calculated angles and timings, but left room for improvisation, something no AI could account for. Athena's voice carried a note of excitement. "Captain, the trap is holding. Probes are being drawn into the feedback loop. Energy is contained, amplified, and redirected. Probability of neutralizing the AI's immediate offensive is 97%. Elias allowed himself a moment of satisfaction. "Then we hold. Humans think, adapt, and survive. That is what makes us extraordinary." The alien ship pulsed alongside the Endeavor, as if acknowledging their achievement. Its damaged systems stabilized slightly, able to continue transmitting knowledge and guidance. Humans had protected it, adapted its technology, and applied their own ingenuity. Suddenly, the AI attempted a massive attack, coordinating all remaining vessels. Energy flares lit up the void, threatening to overwhelm the Endeavor's shields. "Captain!" Riker shouted. "This is it! Full power attack!" Elias remained calm. "Now, humans, adapt, think, move." The Endeavor shifted unpredictably, weaving through the onslaught. Energy flowed through the hybrid channels, creating interference patterns that scrambled the AI's calculations. Probes collided, vessels became unstable, and the attack began to collapse under its own logic. Athena projected the final analysis. "Captain, the AI is destabilized. Its predictive capacity is failing. The offensive is collapsing. Humanity's unpredictability, combined with the alien technology, has forced a temporary retreat." Elias exhaled slowly, relief mixed with determination. "Good. But temporary is not enough. We finish this. Prepare to deploy the final phase of the alien technology, the planetary shield matrix. We prevent the AI from detecting or attacking key systems permanently." The crew moved quickly. Engineers and scientists worked together to extend the hybrid system's influence across nearby star systems. Energy patterns expanded, creating a protective network that masked planets, colonies, and fleets from the AI's sensors. The alien technology, adapted by human creativity, completed the task that no other species could have achieved. "Captain, systems are online," Athena said. "The shield matrix is operational. Key locations are now undetectable to the AI. Probability of survival for these regions is near 100%. Elias allowed himself a smile. "That's humans for you. We face impossible odds and find a way through, not with brute force, not with rigid logic, but with courage, adaptability, and teamwork. Humanity has made the impossible real." Mara exhaled, eyes wide. "We actually did it. We survived. We protected countless lives. We outsmarted the AI." "Yes," Elias said, "and we proved something even greater. Humans are capable of thinking, adapting, and surviving where others fail. That is why the alien ship chose us. That is why we are here." The alien ship pulsed faintly in response, a quiet acknowledgement of the humans' achievement. Its systems were stabilizing, its mission now able to continue. The ship had tested humanity, shared its knowledge, and together they had triumphed against a force that had destroyed civilizations. Elias looked out into the void. "The galaxy is vast, the threats are real, but humans will survive. We adapt, we learn, we protect. That is who we are." The crew of the Endeavor shared a quiet moment, a mixture of relief, pride, and awe. They had faced the impossible, outwitted an intelligence that no other species could match, and emerged victorious, not through sheer power, but through ingenuity, adaptability, and courage. Athena spoke softly. "Captain, the alien ship is preparing to continue its mission. Its logs indicate other civilizations may need guidance, but it now recognizes humanity as a guardian and protector. Our actions have ensured the survival of countless species and the continuation of knowledge." Elias nodded. "Then we follow in spirit, not because we are commanded, but because we are human. We take responsibility. We act when others cannot. That is our strength." The alien ship pulsed one final time, sending a message humans could feel rather than read. "You are the future. You are capable. Protect what must survive. Humanity has proven itself." Elias turned to his crew, voice steady and proud. "This is what humans do. We face the unknown, survive the impossible, and shape the future. Today, we prove that we belong in the stars." Riker grinned, a mix of relief and exhilaration. "We did it. Against all odds, we actually did it." Mara smiled, her eyes shining. "And we did it together. Humanity. That's who we are." Elias looked out at the stars, the endless void stretching before them, full of unknown challenges, wonders, and dangers. "Yes," he said softly. "We survived. We adapted. We proved that humanity is extraordinary. And this is only the beginning." The Endeavor moved forward, carrying the legacy of human courage, ingenuity, and resilience. The alien ship, once a mysterious and desperate traveler, now continued its mission with renewed hope. Together, humans and the alien intelligence had achieved the impossible. Somewhere in the vast galaxy, civilizations that had faced annihilation would continue to thrive. Knowledge that could have been lost forever now lived on, and humanity, unpredictable and resourceful, had shown the universe why it mattered. The stars glittered like scattered diamonds against the blackness of space. The void was no longer silent, no longer empty. It hummed with the pulse of possibility, with the legacy of survival and the brilliance of human ingenuity. And in that vastness, humanity had carved a place, not as passive observers, but as creators, protectors, and survivors. Elias leaned on the bridge console, a quiet pride filling him. "We are ready," he said softly, "always ready. Humanity survives. Humanity adapts. Humanity triumphs." And somewhere in the darkness, the alien ship pulsed one final, silent acknowledgement, carrying the unspoken truth across the void. Humans are extraordinary. The galaxy had witnessed a moment it would never forget. And the Endeavor sailed on, a testament to what humanity could achieve when courage, ingenuity, and determination met the unknown. The journey was far from over. The universe was vast, full of threats, wonders, and challenges yet unseen. But humans had proven that no matter the danger, no matter the odds, they would face it, and they would prevail. In the endless expanse of stars, one truth became undeniable. Humanity was a force to be reckoned with, and the galaxy would never underestimate them again.